And now, another exciting episode of As the River Churns.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh. That sounded pretty scary, didn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
As
it
the
did.
river churns.
Very
I
scary.
was just telling Lisa we missed an opportunity. We should have started out with spooky music for the start of our show today, right? So, yes.
I'm having a special delivery right now,
Oh,
Tom.
okay. Special delivery. Very good. All right. And what is that special
Thank
delivery,
you.
Lisa?
So I had a very special resident today, Rachel Dunn. Give me a little something Halloweeny that I could wear today because I didn't really
Yeah,
dress
well,
up
neither of us
today.
did a very
I
good
know,
job
we
of
didn't
that
do very
today.
good with that. So a beautiful spider ring
Yeah.
that only comes out of its case one day a year, right, Rachel? And I was eating lunch and I took it off because it was kind of hard to eat, as this was in my face. So thank
ve-
you, Rachel, for letting me borrow it today.
It's very nice.
Yes. I did need to be
Does
dressed
it
up. I need a
shoot
little
out
something.
webs or anything like that? That kind of thing?
Like Spider-Man?
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You know, Lisa, I had a resident came up to me today and said this was the scariest costume they'd ever seen me in. So, and then they asked me, they had the nerve to ask me what I was today, and I said, well, I'm a working man today. And you know what they said?
What?
Well, that would be a real change for you, wouldn't it?
Oh!
Wow, I'm telling you, I just get beat up today. I just got beat up
Oh,
today.
that's
so.
bad.
No, it was pretty funny actually. I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Lisa, we have a great studio audience
Yes,
today.
we do. I think it was the cake
Is it the cake?
and the popcorn and the candy and the pretzels. You name it, we have it. So
Yeah. I was
come
gonna say-
down to the studio audience.
We may not hear from them much because they're all eating in the
there
background
you
over here.
go.
This is great. So that's right. World's
Yes.
best staff, right?
That's
So,
right. That's right. We have the signs up now.
They're beautiful too.
Thank you to resident council. Yes. Those
You know,
signs are great.
Before we get too far, do we want to show off our
Sure.
ladies here that are all dressed up for Halloween?
There's a theme, so I think they should come
So
on up
come
on
on
the
up on stage, and you're going to have to
Yeah.
squeeze in, so unless Michelle can come out a little bit. Thank you, Michelle. That'd be great. Come on up and see if
They're
you can
very
guess the theme. All right. Let's see if you all can guess the theme when you see them coming up.
I love it. I love it. Very cute.
Did anybody guess what the theme was by any chance? Harry Potter. Harry Potter is
Potter.
not correct, although that is a really good guess.
Okay, there you go.
I still haven't heard it, Lisa. I don't know if anybody's really guessed it. This is the trivia question. If you know the answer to this, call 336. No, but how about a nice little hand for our folks that get dressed
Yeah,
up for
awesome.
Halloween today? You all look great, so
Very cool.
you're kind of scary. I'm just going to tell you. I just.
She's not supposed to be scary,
Oh, I'm
Tom.
sorry. That's right. You're the good witch this
She's
time.
the
I
good
got
witch.
it. I got
Linda.
it.
Very cool.
That's neat.
And last night,
Yeah.
hopefully, I know some of you came out to the Trunk or Treat, the fall festival outside. It was amazing. It's going to have to be an annual event now because we had so many folks come to it and so much good feedback that we have a lot of volunteers in the room, so people that opened up their cars for the trick-or-treating.
Yep.
So thank you all for supporting that. We had great turnout from our staff, our residents, grandkids. It was amazing to see everybody come together like that.
Everybody was having a good time. weren't
Everybody
they?
was having a great time. I think the best part was the tractor ride, the hay ride.
Yeah, except for the mishap we had. I don't know if everybody heard that or not.
I didn't think we were going to share that.
Well, we had one group come out and then they didn't come back. So I don't know what happened to them.
They're still out there.
We heard a lot of screams coming from the woods.
We
That's
did,
all we
we
did.
did.
But
We did.
they didn't come back.
they
I
just
don't
didn't
know
come
what
back.
happened with that.
Yes.
So Trevor was the only one that came back, and I don't know.
was
And
with
he was
an-
pretty silent about what was going on. So
With
I don't
the
know what was
empty
going on.
hay ride. Yes. Yes.
No, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So everybody's already thinking for next year how they're going to decorate, how they're going to dress up. So it's fun listening to everybody.
It was
So,
cute to see a lot of the really young ones, like the 1, 2, and 3-year-olds that were dressed up.
Yes,
And
there was a lot of young ones.
there was a
You're
lot of young
right.
ones, wasn't there?
Yep,
Yeah, they were
yep,
having a
that
good
was pretty
time,
cool.
so, yeah.
Yep.
We might have
absolutely.
started a new tradition again.
think we did.
So,
Yep.
very cool. So what are we going to be talking about this morning?
Well,
Or
we're
this
going to do
afternoon?
our trivia question first.
Let's do that first.
Let's go ahead, get
All
that
right,
done.
let's get that done.
It's Halloween trivia, so have your phones ready.
Uh-oh.
The winner will get the bottle of wine. I don't have Ken here to be able to say it, but
It's a bottle of wine.
it's a red blend. It's a
Yes, I've heard of that before.
Panica. Pannonica. It's red.
Pinocchio.
It's
I
a
think- I
beautiful
think
red
Ken
bottle
says
of wine.
Pinocchio is what he says.
I'm not sure what that is.
But it's good.
It's good. I'm sure it's good. Okay, so you're going to call Michelle, 336-389-4103. Here's the question. What was the original name of candy corn? What was the original name
Oh.
of candy corn?
Barbara knows. Barbara said she did.
Call. Nobody's called in yet. Call in. 336-389-4103.
Uh-oh, she's running out. She's
Oh.
running out. She can't get out. All right. Well, we're waiting to see if we get a winner for that.
Okay. See if we do.
All right. So
Okay.
we always like to start out with something very exciting when we're after the little trivia question, and that's COVID. We always love
Yes.
talking about COVID, don't
We-
we? So, COVID is out there. We're seeing people getting sick. There's something going on. And I'm sure some of you have either know somebody that's had it or you had it, but there's some crud going on that's
There is.
maybe
Other
COVID,
stuff,
maybe not be
right,
COVID.
right.
I mean, we're hearing all kinds of stories from people that have this crud, and some of them test positive, some of them don't test positive.
Yep.
If you test negative the first day or two, you may test positive day 3 or 4 or 5. It's hard to know at this point what
Right,
that is,
right.
but we have a smattering of that
We do.
right now between
Right.
residents and staff,
Right.
and we love each other all very much, so we're doing a really good job of spreading it to each other. I think we're doing a really good job of that. So,
So I
but,
think, the biggest thing is if you are sick,
Yeah.
you don't want to be coming out to large group areas. You don't really want to be eating with other people.
Right.
So even if it's not COVID, there's still a lot of other germs out there. So I think that's just a good thing to keep in mind that we do live community life. So it's very important. If you are sick in any way, really should not be out around other folks. So,
Right. And let us know if you do have COVID.
absolutely.
So
Yep.
'cause we can help you with,
Yep.
what the protocol is, get you
Right,
meals, those
right.
kinds of things. if you need 'em.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And I think another good thing is we have the vaccine clinic coming up. So I believe that's next week on November 8th. So make sure you make your appointment through the clinic. Actually, Deep River Pharmacy is the one doing it this time. So people asked, why weren't we doing the big vaccine clinic anymore? And we're not being provided the vaccines anymore. So all that has changed, and it has to go through a pharmacy now. So that was kind of a change from the last vaccine clinic. So that's why we couldn't host it like that again.
Well, and they can do a better job of all the insurance billing that has
Well,
to be
see
done.
that
So
now it's all being billed back. So it's
Yeah.
a different situation now. So if you do sign up for that, make sure you bring your insurance card, and Deep River will do all the filing for you and bill for that. But vaccines now, they range from $130 to $150,
Yeah, that's
depending
what
on
we're hearing.
pharmacy. So, so
And I don't
just-
know how much of that the insurance companies
I
pay
don't
or
either.
don't pay.
Yep.
It
Yep.
probably varies. How much? 300. Okay, you got rooked. If you got $300, you paid $300 for it because it's
Yeah.
okay. That was
Yeah.
that was not the COVID vaccine.
No,
The COVID
no.
vaccine's running between 130 and
Yep,
150.
right
is what
around
we've been
that
hearing.
is what we're
So,
being told. So just make sure you bring your insurance card with you. But we're very thankful that Deep River's doing that for us.
Yeah, that's gonna be
So
good.
It saves you having to take a trip out to a pharmacy and get it somewhere. So make sure you sign up for that through the clinic. Okay, parking lot.
Yay! We are
And paving
done!
project.
Done!
I know, we're done.
And you know, we finished on the last great day of the year. Don't
Yes,
you all
we
think
did.
so?
We did.
Wow. You know, we had hoped when we got started with this last
Yep.
phase, we said, if there's any way we can be done by the end of October, well, there's nothing like pushing it to the last minute,
know.
right? But
Yep. But we did it.
we are so excited that it's done. And, you know, we
Yes.
just want to say from the administration standpoint and staff standpoint, thank you very much. We know that this wasn't an easy thing to go through with various roads being closed down, parking lots
Absolutely.
being closed
Moving
down.
cars
It
all the
was-
time. Yes.
It was a pain, and you
Yes.
know what, and we know
Yep.
that. But you all were so great, and you know we were very pleased because
Yeah.
we really. I don't know that I even got one complaint from a resident about it. I don't know if you did or not. I don't
Not
think
really. I mean, it was just, more just understanding where they could park and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
it really wasn't, I think people knew that, you need to protect your roads like this.
Yeah.
And just one of those things that you got to go through every so many years.
Yeah,
So,
and we debated a lot about the last section that we did. We were like,
Yeah.
oh, gosh, should we try and do half or do not this
Right,
half and this
right.
half? We said, you know what? We're just going to bite the bullet. We're just going to get it done. I think the residents want it done. We want it done. Let's
Yep,
just be done
yep.
with this last little section.
Yep.
And so it was a little bit of an inconvenience, but they opened up early
They did,
yesterday,
they
so that
did.
was really good. We had a
Yep.
really good day with the light breeze going and
right. And the full sun.
and the full sun. It
yeah,
really
dried
it
it right
dried really
out.
fast. So
So we still have some, stop bars to do. We have some other areas. So even though we're done with the sealing and paving part, we do have some other lining to do and stuff like that.
yeah, so
So-
yeah, there's some stops areas
There
like you
is.
said, and
Yep.
some other things,
Crosswalks, some
and
other
all.
things. Yeah.
So we'll be doing those, and there'll be some minor inconveniences
Right,
for
but
that
not
from
like-
time to time. But
yeah.
we're
not
really
like
done
the
the main
ceiling.
part of it. The other thing that I don't think everybody really that thought about it, Scooter was the one that kept bringing this up, and that is, with fall and the falling leaves, trying to do sealing and trying to keep it cleared with the
Yeah.
leaves and not having the leaves fall on it while it's drying so that they stick on it and all that kind of stuff. We got very fortunate in the way
Yeah.
that all kind of worked out.
Yeah,
So.
we did. We did.
Yeah, but now the roads look great. I hope you all agree. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
pleased with the way everything looks. Everything looks nice and fresh and clean. And
Yep.
so, I can retire now in about 5 or 6 years and not have to worry about it now. It'll be Lisa's problem next
You'll
time.
never have to go
So
through it again, Tom.
I'm very happy about that. I'll tell you
Oh.
that. So,
We'll do it again in another 10, 12 years.
well, that's up to you, Lisa. However you want to do it, it's fine with me. So you have my approval.
Oh,
So
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, St. Andrew's project update.
yeah, so we're getting closer. I think most of you know we've got some work that we're going to be doing. This is really the last area that we really haven't done a whole lot with in the 21 years, almost 21 years we've been open. So we're going to be doing some things like extending the entrances going into each of the different rooms and building a closet space in there for those residents, and manipulating and changing the look of the room a little bit from a cosmetic standpoint. Probably the bigger thing that we're doing is we're going to be taking the outside porch area and enclosing that and making that more of a sunroom area for our residents over in St. Andrews. And then we're changing the front desk around, and we're doing some work in the bathing room as well. So a pretty good makeover in St. Andrews. And so we've been working with the architect for quite a while now, trying to get all that figured out. Gotten it all done. We've gotten approval from the state to be able to do it. So we were at that point about 6 weeks ago where we put it out for bid. We had 5 construction companies that we asked to bid on it. And so we have now got all the bids back, and I want to tell you that we don't have a winner yet. So tomorrow actually we're going to be getting together with the architect and our team and looking at the 5 bids and just trying to decide who we want to have do this project for us. More than likely, it's not going to start this calendar year. I think it probably will start next calendar year, but right in the beginning of the year, I think is our hope. And just from looking at a little bit of what I saw from the bid process, this is going to be at least a half-year project, if not longer, just depending on which construction company and how we phase it out. But this is going to happen next year. I think it's going to be really great for our residents in St. Andrews. A little bit of a problem as far as just moving residents around so that we can be in certain areas. We're going to be doing it in like 4 or 5 different stages. But it's going to be really good over there, I think. And when it's all said and done,
Yeah.
you know, it's a much needed
Absolutely.
makeover for that area. So,
Yep.
so that's the big thing that's going on. But we'll know tomorrow probably who we're going to award the bid to. And I will tell you this much, out of the 5 bids, there was one that was, I think, a little bit more aggressive. And what I mean by that aggressive is that they were a little better priced than the other 4. And so my feeling is it's probably going to go to that particular company, construction company, because we've used them before. So, and they know us pretty well. So we'll see how that works out. But that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. But I don't want to spill that because that hasn't been
Sure,
decided yet.
sure.
That's why we're meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
But coming soon.
Very good. Reverse raffle. So everybody should have gotten the flyers in their boxes with all the great information. Tickets went on sale yesterday.
Wow.
Michelle has already sold many, many tickets. Already sold 155 tickets in a day. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, make sure you do that. You can sign up through CareMerge, or you can fill out the form that was in that flyer and give it to the front desk or Michelle. So those, and as a reminder, it's Billy Bob this year. He's
Billy
the
Bob.
MC.
Billy Bob's coming back this
It's
year.
a Western theme, so we're encouraging you to dress up Western. The food will be, like we've done in the past, is chilies. I think a chicken chili and a beef chili. So that will be the main food item. Let's see. Sign up for a table. So table sign up is Thursday, right here, 10 o'clock, multipurpose room. And you do need to sign up for a spot. So you can have one person from your table. You can do a table of 8. And you can have one person come down and register your group for that, so you all don't have to come at once, which makes it a lot easier. Even if you're wanting to be assigned to the community table, maybe you don't have a group of 8, you come down and you still sign up for a table. So even if you don't have a table of 8, you still have to sign up. And another reminder, make sure everybody has a ticket that's in your table. You have to have a ticket in order to come to the event. So we did find some of that last time, that people thought by signing up for the table that automatically signed them up for a ticket. It doesn't. So you do have to make sure to sign up for a ticket.
But you know, Lisa, we have a solution for that too.
Do we?
Because Lisa will buy 10 tickets. And so if we run out of tickets, you
I'll
can
sell
just go
you
to
one.
Lisa, and she's, for twice the price of the original ticket, she will sell you one of her tickets. She's got a pretty good deal going here, y'all. So, I mean,
Oh, gosh.
get to her early if you want that deal. So,
Oh.
yes, that's right. Not
Oh.
barbecue plate. David, we're not talking about that.
There was a reminder from the audience that Tom was selling a $5 barbecue plate. And
Yeah,
it
see,
really
I was going the
$8.
other way, though. I was trying to give stuff away, see? So
I know. I know
apparently.
you were. Oh. Well, and to kind of tie in with the reverse raffle,
Yes.
the reason we do the reverse raffle is it's our fundraising for our meal packaging events, which
Yeah.
we just accomplished.
We
Our
did.
150,000 meal packaging event at the end of September.
Yeah,
That went very well.
it did go well. Yeah, we
yeah.
were a little later
Yep.
getting done on that
We
Saturday,
were. Yep.
but not too
Yep.
much later. It was about 20 minutes past 1.
Yep.
Um,
But I think some people felt sorry for us in the second
yeah,
session.
the people that were there on Saturday from 9 to 11, when they saw how few people came in at 11 o'clock, there
I
was a lot
think
of
they
them that
stayed.
went, maybe we better stay and help them out. So we had some
We were a
folks that
little light
stayed.
for that second session.
We were a
so,
little, we were a little
yes,
low for
yes.
that second session.
Yep.
So, you know, Lisa, I think the thing to talk about with the packaging events is that, you know, we do have a committee that meets, and we kind of met this week to talk a little bit about, you know, about the event and what happened,
Yep.
and, you know, what maybe we could do to maybe try and change things around a little bit. We also had some folks that had come to the event this year that had said, didn't you all do one in May? That was really great when you did one in May. You did one in September. And so, you know, after talking with the committee, I think we're going to try something a little different this year, right? We're going to, instead of trying to do 150,000 meals in September, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and have like an April packaging event, and then the typical September packing
Right.
event, and
And
maybe
break it
split the
up.
meals up a little bit. And I think our thought process there is we might be able to do a little bit more in total if we did it that way. We'd have to do a little bit more fundraising to be able to do that. But it would allow us to be able to do, because we think if we got to like 100,000 per
Event.
packaging
yeah,
event,
yep.
we could do 50 a day, and we can do 50 a day in a 3-hour time period.
Right.
So we could do like a 9 to 12 spot, and maybe even break that up into 2-hour-and-a-half segments. Because we found that for a lot of residents, the 2 hours
Right.
was a little much,
Right,
asking them,
right.
especially if you were in a standing job, it was a little much.
Yep.
So we're going to experiment a little bit with that this year and
Yep.
kind of see how we want to do it. But we've already been reaching out to some of our some partners who have helped us in the past, who have agreed to kind of help us with some of the fundraising. I think this past year we had several, including the Rotary, and they're all very gung-ho about trying to help us again this
Right,
year. So I think it'll be good. We're
Yeah.
going to try it and
Yep,
see how it
yep.
goes. And we've got dates set for both of those events now. We did that at the meeting yesterday. So we'll be publishing that at some point here.
Yep.
But the reverse raffle is great timing
It is.
because that's one of our
Yep,
main
Yep,
fundraisers
absolutely.
for the meal packaging event. So,
Yep.
and just one last comment about that. When we gave the meals to Out of Garden, remember all of our meals were macaroni and cheese. They stay local. Out of the Garden, has a backpack program where they are basically putting those meals that we packaged in the backpacks of kids in this area, and so they were ecstatic to get the meals and said, "Please keep them coming. We could use them over and over and over again." So. Another reason maybe to split it
to
up a
split
little
up the
bit
year.
too, and trying to do 2 different events, right? And so
Yep.
see if we can
Like
make
get
it
them
work.
twice a year then.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So good
Very-
stuff.
yeah,
That was
very
great.
good. It
And
was.
Just appreciated. We had a lot of residents
We did.
and staff that
It
showed up.
was
and
great.
Saturday we had a lot of folks coming from outside that came and helped us too.
Yep.
It was a really good event.
Yep.
So
Definitely a community event.
yeah.
Some dining updates. Jeremy Howell, which we all know and love, and he's been in the bistro for many years. He was promoted to the executive sous chef, so he's more in the main kitchen now. So that's why you don't probably see him quite as much as out in the bistro. So we're excited for him with his promotion. He recently did the outdoor dining experience. If anybody went to that, that went over very well.
And where was that?
It was right outside the back patio area
outdoors.
here. It was. And the weather was beautiful. The sun was going down. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous view. And then they ended the night around a fire pit.
Yeah.
And they did s'mores. So that was very cool. So Jeremy, he's very creative. So you'll see more things coming from him. Let's see. The theme in the Wayfarer is going to be changing.
It is?
Yes.
What's it going to be, Lisa?
It's going to be the Pasta Garden.
The Pasta Garden. It sounds a little bit like one of those chains out there.
It does. So Tom,
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
what kind of menu do you think they're going to
Well,
have?
you know what? I happen to have it here.
You do?
Yes. Let's see. Some of the starters are mozzarella Frito. I think that's how you pronounce that. Calamari Frito. Margarita pizza. Detroit deep dish pizza. They're having chicken marsala. Spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, wait a minute. All entrees come with our unlimited salad and breadsticks. This is sounding very
It
familiar
sounds
to me.
doesn't it?
Very familiar. Fettuccine Alfredo, classic meat lasagna, eggplant parmesan. Oh, and look, there's a taste of Italy. Again, that sounds awful familiar to me. So anyway, I think it looks great. Tiramisu and cannoli for desserts. So
Yeah.
anybody
Sounds
excited
good.
about going to the Wayfarer?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. So we're aiming for mid-November. So James is working on getting things ready and all that good stuff. Because you all know there's some training that goes into it too. Anytime we change out the menus and getting the cooks up to speed and all that good stuff. So aiming for mid-November. So
Yeah,
be
so
watching
come on
for
out
it.
and enjoy the Pasta Garden. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did,
I
Tom.
wasn't supposed to, was I?
And we're being recorded.
Oh,
so-
no.
Oh. And also just wanted to just remind folks that the water's edge, there is a designated area in there that you can walk in. So there is
What?
a walk-in
There is?
area. Yes, there is.
I don't
and
think we've made that well known.
we
on this
announced
show.
this a few months ago,
Oh,
right?
okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Got some shakes of the head there. So, yes, so I just want to remind folks of that because I did have a few people say they didn't know that.
On the
So I
latest survey?
On the survey. So
Yeah.
that's why I thought I would just remind folks again, there is a spot. I think there's about 32 seats that they actually hold for this walk-in area. So if you'd like, and when you come in, you'll be seated with other people. So that's the difference. Then if you make reservations, you can be seated with your table,
Yeah.
obviously, the folks you want to come in with. But in this area, it's open seating, and you come in and you'll be seated with other people.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to get to know
And
other
any given
folks.
night, you could be seating with a bunch of different people, right?
You could, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
If you
Yep.
like that kind of thing,
yep,
and that's for you,
Yep.
then you've got this opportunity to be able to do that.
yep.
So.
Gives you an option instead of having to make reservations there if you'd like to do that. So, okay, let's see. Upcoming events. So tonight is the Monster Bash Halloween party.
How many of you
Who's
coming to
coming?
Monster
Who's
Bash
coming?
tonight? All right.
Okay. Most people are coming. Oh, so that should be fun. We'll see, I'm sure, a lot of great costumes.
course.
And it'll be great music, DJ, all that good stuff. So that's from 7 to 9 tonight. And then, let's see, Thursday this week, November 2nd, U.S. citizenship ceremony. That's 2 o'clock in the multipurpose room. And we have several folks that we're remembering and
Yeah.
honoring that
I think it's
day.
residents and staff, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
absolutely. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Friday, November 3rd, we have the annual holiday market here. And that's where we have people that have made things, handmade items, jewelry, Christmas decor, a little bit of everything.
And a special vendor is coming to
Yes.
our holiday
They are
market.
flying all the way from Minnesota just to come to our holiday market.
Yes.
It is my mom. So if you want to meet my mom, she's flying all the way down here to have a table at our holiday market. What was that? Oh, so she has a special sewing machine and she makes table runners. So she has all different kinds for different holidays and birthdays and a little bit of everything with that. So, and I also am having a table next to her. So come down and you can see us. And we have several staff members, several residents. We have some outside vendors. I think we have at least 30 tables that will be in here. So it should be a good turnout.
So will you be selling your 10 tickets from the reverse raffle at that particular
We
function?
could.
Or
We could.
okay, I just was
They'll be
wondering.
$60.
There'll be $60
Yes.
there. So will that be a market discount? Coming to the holiday event discount? Is that what
That's
you're going to be
right, that's
offering?
right.
I see. Okay, very good.
Oh,
Very good.
so we're all looking forward to that. That should be fun. That's from 10 to 2 on Friday. Then the next Friday, on November 10th, we have the HPU Veteran Breakfast Program. And if anyone's gone to that, it's an amazing day to recognize our veterans. And we are one of the proud sponsors.
Yeah, we are.
So,
I
it's a
think
good
that's one of the
thing.
better things we do
It
outside
is.
of our community is being a
Absolutely.
sponsor for that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's
Yep.
great. I mean,
Yep.
they do a great job of just doing a really great salute to the veterans.
They
and,
do.
we're very, very proud to be a sponsor of that.
Absolutely.
And we've been doing that now for several years, and that's something I'd want to continue because I just
Right,
think it's really
right.
great that we
Yep.
do.
And as a sponsor, they reserve us 50 spots.
Yep.
So what's nice is we don't have to fight for the tables either. They have a river landing section, and they even have in the past anyway, had our own little buffet line that we could go into as well for the breakfast part. So they have treated us very well with that event. So
Yeah, it's great.
so we encourage you to sign up for it if you have not attended it. It is early in the morning
Yeah,
to leave, but it's well worth it. So if you can go, sign up for that. And then at 2 o'clock on that same day, we will have our own veteran program here in the multipurpose room. And then also that evening, the chorus is doing their makeup concert. So we have a lot going on next Friday.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
good.
Yeah,
And that's next Friday, the 10th, right?
it is on the 10th, yes. And then we have another big event coming up. Jim Clackey wanted me to promote this a little bit more for you all. Troy Carter is doing a presentation, 7 o'clock, multipurpose room, Tuesday, November 21st. Bringing the power of the stars to Earth, fusion energy. So that should be a good event. And there is a flyer that's going to be going out in everybody's box. If you haven't seen it yet, it is coming out. And Troy is the son-in-law of residents Ed and Ginger Kress and a professor of physics at the University of California, Los Angeles.
Wow.
Troy is the director of Basic Plasma Science Facility, a national user facility for plasma science supported by, and the director of Plasma Science and Technology Institute at UCLA.
Wow.
So plasma in these contexts is an electrically charged gas. His credentials are extensive and too long to fit them all here. So, but mark your calendars for that. That is Tuesday, November 21st, 7 o'clock, right here in the multipurpose room. So that should be good information to listen to.
You know, Lisa, while I'm thinking about it, you and I got a chance to come today for
We did.
a little presentation
Yeah.
by Reverend Patterson, I think is
Yes.
his name, from Wesley
Wesley
Memorial.
Memorial.
I don't know how many of you actually got a chance to come to that, but I thought it was really well done. I mean,
he
there's
did
a
a great
lot of
job.
history there that honestly I didn't know
Right.
about Israel and Palestinian, and just was, I thought it was well done.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
He's a great presenter,
yeah,
too.
it was very good.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, other announcements. Riverlandy is looking for a resident volunteer to coordinate the art gallery. So Roberta Irick has done it for many years, and she wants to retire for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, but she has done it for many years. The duties include lining up the exhibits and working with maintenance to hang the art pieces, and she will gladly train her replacement. So if you know anybody that might be interested in that, that is a position that's open right now. If you want to order your poinsettias, just as a reminder, the order forms are due tomorrow.
Ooh,
So November
go.
1st, last day to sign up for those. And those are the poinsettias that we put out here to decorate the community, and they're in honor and in memory of folks. So that's coming up. And Employee Appreciation Fund. Yes, we actually have the chairperson right here today, Barbara Fry. Good job, Barbara. So she's leading the charge.
she is. Barbara's just asking all the studio audience to be able to give if you haven't
Yes.
given already. And so,
Yep.
yes, we have started that. And,
Yep.
you know, Barbara did such a great job last year. She's hoping to beat, at least by a little bit, right, Barbara? What you did last year. So,
Yep. And
you all,
We have a song. Our song is here.
Yep,
yes, we're
yep.
going to be
We're gonna
playing
try to
that in a
play it
second.
here.
So, but
And Barbara's put up all the signs. You'll see those around the community. She updates them periodically. As the numbers keep rising, she keeps updating those signs. So that's great. And she has a song that we're going to try to play today. And Barbara, what's the history of the song? Who put it together for you?
Well, it's, the theme came in my mind, you are the sunshine of our lives.
So
for
that-
the staff,
Okay.
and it's to that tune. And I worked on some words and it didn't work out, but Tom Burleson, and, Neil Shields kind of got their heads together and put the song together.
got to put the song together.
So
Tom
the
Burleson.
song is, it came to the tune of You Are My Sunshine.
No,
You're-
you are the sunshine.
You are the
My life.
sunshine of my life.
Yes.
And Tom Burleson and Neil
Neil Shields.
Shields helped put it together?
Actually, Tom's son that put it together.
Tom's son put it together.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So
So,
it sounds like Stevie Wonder sang it.
Ah,
okay. Sounds like
Sounds
Stevie
good.
Wonder sang it.
all
So
right.
we're gonna try to play it here. Let's see if we
So-
can make it happen, Michelle.
Yeah, it's very good.
That was great. Yep, very good. Very good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep, very good.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Barbara.
Barbara. Yes.
It's a neat way to kind of promote the Employee
Yeah,
Appreciation Fund, isn't it?
Absolutely. Very
Yeah.
creative. Love it.
That's one of my favorite numbers by him, too. Otherwise,
Is it?
Stevie Wonder. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right.
Okay,
Are we down to the
we're down to the trivia.
trivia
Let's
question?
see if we have a winner.
Winner.
Let me take a look.
Did we have a winner, Michelle?
We do. We do.
Okay, we had a winner.
Okay. So the question was, what was the original name of candy corn?
Chicken feed.
Chicken feed. Yes. Yes. So chicken feed. When the confectionery company first produced candy corn, it was called chicken feed. The boxes were illustrated with a colorful rooster logo and a tagline, something worth crowing for. They were targeting sales toward farmers and rural living folks. So, interesting. I
Yeah.
never knew
How many
that.
of you have had chicken feed before? So,
Oh, very tasty.
good old candy corn.
Yep, good old candy corn. So the winner today is Bonnie Smith.
Ah,
So congratulations, you won this great red bottle of wine.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
We'll get that delivered to you today.
I'm sure they'll love it. Even though
I'm
they
sure.
can't pronounce it, I'm sure they'll love it.
That's
So,
right. It's a good wine.
It's a good wine.
Oh,
So Lisa, the only thing else I can think of is I think, and you, the audience can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think just to remember that I think the time goes back this weekend, if I'm not
yes,
mistaken. So
yes, that's right.
you all might want to keep that in mind.
It'll
you know,
get darker earlier.
It'll get darker earlier, but it'll be
know.
lighter when I get up in the morning, which I'm actually
Okay.
happy about that. So I like to get up when it's not
Yeah.
completely dark outside. So, but yeah,
true.
that'll be coming this weekend. So,
Yep,
wow.
that's right.
All right, so I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we wanted to share, because we
think
haven't been
we-
on for a little while, so I
right,
just was
right.
trying to think if there's anything else that we want to share, but
I think we hit everything.
I think we did too.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
well, just a big thanks to our studio audience that came out today. It was great to have you all come. You all get to have cake now. I'm
I
sure you're all
know.
happy about
Cut
that.
up the cake.
So might have to be small pieces of cake. It's not a
We can
huge
do it.
cake
We can
over
do
there,
it.
but that'll be great. You know, we went from 82 yesterday to 52 today.
did.
So, yeah, make sure you bundle up when you're going outside. Don't want anybody get sick.
Yeah.
You know, we probably are starting to see a little bit more of that typical fall, winter weather that we're going to start seeing going on from here. But wasn't it great when we had this last
Oh, yeah.
week and a half, maybe of great weather?
Absolutely.
It's just beautiful. So, but we love you all very much. We just appreciate that you've chosen River Landing as your home, and we'll continue to do our best to make this, make you proud of your home, and just do the best we can to try and make you happy here. And sometimes that's a little hard for us to do. Some of you are pretty hard to please. I'll just tell you that. So. But most of you seem to be enjoying it, so that's good. It's funny. I will say, this is the third quarter of the surveys that we're doing, and so even though we mentioned that the surveys are not anonymous, we're still getting some surveys coming in from some people like, they don't know this is not anonymous. I can tell they don't know, and so we laugh
please
about it a
pass
little
on
bit.
that word. They're
So-
not anonymous.
But Lisa, she does such a great job calling the
gosh.
residents
Yeah.
and talking to them and talking through it. I mean, this is I think this is one of her gifts, to be quite honest with you. You all know how great she is with the residents, and so, I know I would be lost without having Lisa as part of our team here and part of our family. So, and just life wouldn't be fun here at River Landing without Lisa. I can tell you that much. So, I'm excited about her
Thank
mother
you.
coming. I hope you all get a
Yes.
chance to come
I
see her
know,
mom.
I know.
I would have expected she would bring, mittens and gloves and scarves and things from Minnesota, but
It did snow last night there, and she sent me a picture, and she said,
Yeah.
"Happy Halloween from the snowland."
oh yeah, they get a lot up there, don't they?
They got 2 inches last night.
Yeah, see, there you
So,
go.
yeah,
So
yep.
if we get 2 inches, we close
I was
everything
gonna say,
down
that's
for
it.
years, I think, here. So,
Absolutely.
but
Yep.
yeah, so come to the holiday market next
Yeah,
week.
yep.
Or
I'd
sorry,
love to
Friday.
introduce her
Friday,
to
Friday.
y'all.
Yeah, that'd
So,
be great.
yep.
So, all right, we'll let you all go. Love you very much. Thank you again for choosing Riverland as your home, and just we really do appreciate and love you. Have a great day.